Hey guys, today we're back with another range review. And today on the channel, we're going to be reviewing the Beretta M9A4. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be reviewing the M9A4 by Beretta. This gun right here was the gun that they put in for the United States military trials for the new handgun. So before we go ahead and get started with the review, let's go ahead and give this gun a quick check. As you can see, the gun is not loaded, this mag is not loaded, and this mag right here is not loaded. So this gun is safe to talk about. So going on from there, I was going to actually do a unboxing review on this as well, but this is actually a used gun, and some of the stuff in it's not matching up with what I've seen online, so what I might have got might vary from what you might have got with one new, but it comes with two 15-round magazines, and I've read on some places that it actually comes with three 18-round magazines, so I'm not really for certain on that. I also got the M9A4 box with it as well, so it's pretty complete, but I still I'm not really for certain exactly what they come with from factory. So that being said, yours might differ than what mine did. But without further ado though, thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range in London, Kentucky for lending me this firearm to review for you all. Once again, I will leave their link in the description below where you can go and check out their website. They've got tons of stuff online to look around at. Also, I'll be leaving a link in the description below to their YouTube channel. And also, if you're in the area of London, Kentucky, or in Kentucky in general, swing by and check them out. They've got a very nice range. They've got tons of new and used guns in stock at all time, and as many accessories as you would like to see. So guys, once again, thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range in London, Kentucky for letting me review this firearm. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the review. So like I was saying, this one comes with two 15-round magazines. Very nice gun overall right off the bat. Whenever I picked this up in store, I was like, yeah, I want to review this because I've been looking into them for a little bit, and then I started fooling with a lot of higher end stuff, and it kind of went to the back of my mind. And then whenever I seen that they had actually got one in stock, a used gun for me to review, I was like, yeah, I want to review that as quick as possible. So they sent it to me, and here we are. So guys, overall, to me, as you all know, whenever I first started pretty heavily in YouTube, I have about reviewed every Beretta made up into the M9A3, I think is one of the last ones, or M9A2, something like that. And I kind of, just stopped reviewing them, not because I didn't want them or anything. It was mainly because I really didn't see any more coming in around, and I wasn't partners with Center Targets yet then, and I just hadn't got any more to review. So that being said, this one right here is about one of the newest pistols that Beretta actually has come out with for the public. I think they also have come out with the 92X and 92X Performance after that, but still a very newish gun around. So that being said, like I was saying, this gun right here was actually made for the U.S. government military contract, which they didn't win. They lost it to SIG, but it had a few different upgrades from the M9A3, which the biggest one I've seen was that it actually has a cut for optics, and it also has forward cock inspirations right here, as you can see, if you want to press check it, or if you want to do a full rack back and load one into the magazine or whatever, or load one into the chamber, or whatever else. I think the M9A3 also had the threaded barrel, but I cannot remember right off the bat. But I do know that it did not have a optics cut place here, and it did not have the forward cock inspirations. That being said, the optics mounting system on here, it's kind of a hit miss. It's probably the biggest con on this gun right now, is because it did release about a year ago, and you still cannot find any type of optics plates for it, and a lot of people are mad about it. I'm not for certain exactly if the reason they done that for was because either A, COVID restrictions, or B, the mounting system that they had first thought of wasn't reliable enough, but they haven't released any at all yet. So if you bought this gun planning to put a red dot on it, you might be out of luck for a little bit. I know I was looking around Beretta's website, and they've got something to where you can actually pick which RMR you're going to be putting on it and tell them about it, and they will be sending you a free plate sometime in the near future. So it will be free, which is fine, but at the same time, if I buy a gun and I want to run a red dot on it, I want that accessory to be made right now. So that's about the biggest con I can see right off the bat. But though, besides that, very, very nice firearm overall. These new slim grips on it, they just feel amazing. They bite into your hand as much as you like for it to. It also does come with grips that's kind of reminds you in the, let's see here, where they're at. Here we go. It kind of reminds you of the original Beretta grip housing. So if you like that, that original Beretta grip housing, then you have these right in here for you as well. But with this new type of gripping system that they've got on here, the gun feels a lot better in the hand to me. It doesn't have that big palm swell in it that didn't really fit my hand too well. And it feels slim. It doesn't feel like you're holding a brick in your hand anymore. And it just feels amazing, to be honest with y'all. I was very, very impressed right off the bat. Like I was saying, as soon as I seen it, picked it up, I was like, that's a good feeling gun. And I knew I needed to review it. So as you see here as well, another thing that I like about it is that they don't have a safety on it no more. It still does look like it has a safety, but this is actually a decocker. You depress it, decocks the gun, and it goes right back up automatically. Right. I have seen some problems before where people, whenever they actually rack the gun, that it can push the safety down on it. So you're sitting there with a loaded gun with one in the chamber, and the safety's down on it. You go to pull the trigger, and all you get's a dead trigger. So I really never liked that much about Beretta. Yes, I know a lot of people do like safeties on their gun, but the way that I train, I mean, this right here is about perfect, where you've got one in the chamber, you've got a long double action pull, so you know that you're not going to accidentally let the gun off. And I would rather have this gun than any other Beretta made, just because it doesn't have that safety on it. It's just safety for me in general that you don't have one, because if you pull it out and you still got the safety on and you don't train enough with it, then there you go. You got a dead trigger whenever you might need that gun right then and there, and them seconds will save your life. So I love that about it. And like I was saying on the grip, it's got the up here in front, they could have still done a tad bit better with the grip, but it fits good overall. Here in the back, the stippling is fine on it as well. But the actual side panels here is what actually wins it for them. I mean, I don't know exactly how they machine these out or whatever else, but it fits my hand perfect, and it did not move at all during the review. Slide serrations are exactly the same as old Berettas whenever it comes to these very aggressive serrations here on the side. They're good and they're fine, especially here in the front, where you can actually press check, or you can rack it yourself if you want to. Also up here in front, I've seen people that actually rack them with the front dovetail cutouts up here, which is fine as well. On this Picatinny rail, you have a 3-position Picatinny, and we will go ahead and pull out a light real quick. And you can mount it on the second one if it's a full-size light, like such as this old light, and it fits perfect with it. Works very well. You can go into a full grip, actuate it with your thumb or with your trigger finger, whichever one that you're trying to do and you like to do more, and it looks very good on it. Matches up perfect with it, to be honest with y'all. But guys, this gun's very smooth shooting as well. Whenever we was shooting at 30 yards, I mean, I was hitting it almost every single time. That double action takes a little bit to get used to. It's not the worst double action I've ever felt on a trigger, on an actual firearm, but it's not the best either. It's about right there in the center. It's good enough to where it's not going to pull my shots to the left or to the right. But if you throw a Wilson Combat trigger pack in here, like an actual spring pack that I've actually done to a Beretta Enox before in the past, it would help with that a lot. Single action is good as well. It's not a 1911 single action, or it's not a, I'm trying to think anything else to compare it to, like a P220 or a P226 single action, but it's a good single action. Tad bit heavy, about a 4-pound pull, so more of a duty single action, so I'm fine with that as well. I was getting very accurate shots as well with that, even at 50 yards, pushing it out a tad bit. I was hitting it almost every time. You just have to figure out where to hold with the gun and just kind of milk it a tad bit. Once you hit that wall though, I'll show you right here, you got a tad bit of pull up, right there's the wall. So not much travel at all. Go ahead and re-rack it. Here is resetting it. There's reset, and there's it again. One more time. There's the wall, which is not really audible as well. You kind of got to feel it with your finger, and if you don't feel it, you can overstep it a tad bit because you can pull out like that. But here's the wall one more time, and click. So not bad at all. Also here up in front, you have a threaded barrel, so you actually have something to use all that extra barrel length on it as well. Because like I know on the old Berettas, the barrel does stick out a tad bit, but it does not have a threaded barrel to it, so it was just like, oh well, it's just something I can put my gun on. But the front side is a dovetail sight, so you can replace them. From factory, it comes with 3 white dots with tritium inserts in the center of each of them, so it's got some very bright night sights on it that I like a lot. Whenever you're actually using this thing, I can't hit the slide release in a full grip, no, but I can take it and turn it a tad bit and hit it with ease with my thumb to drop one into the chamber. We was doing a few drills today with them, and I was doing reloads fine, getting back on target and pulling the trigger pretty quick. The grip angle, I'm used to Glocks, so whenever I was pulling out, I was pointing a little bit down, so I was having to keep reminding myself to whenever I'm coming out to pull up a tad bit, and it was bingo right there. That's just with me, where I train with a lot of Glocks, and it's just whenever you're pushing out, you feel like you're right on target, but you have to pull your front end up a tad bit, which is something I could get used to if I want to train with this gun all the time. But guys, I doubt for certain that we've hit everything. The magazine release here on it is out enough to where it's easy to hit. You can hit it with a full grip on it, so I like that about it. Magazines drop free by themselves. You don't have to strip them or anything. Just a very, very great firearm overall. One of the only cons I did see today as well, and I did read this and see this online as well, is that the barrel does get very hot, and we did witness that today. We shot approximately 200 rounds through this gun, and all the ammunition that you've seen today was used through Optics Planet, so thank you all for that. But the barrel on it got pretty hot very quickly. And, you know, it kind of, whenever you're starting to rack the gun, you can't really do the over rack anymore because you're putting your hand on that barrel so you can burn yourself. Going under, you can still get that done, but it's a tad bit harder than going over. So you kind of got to get used to, instead of doing this right here to rack one into it, you got to kind of push it out, rack it, and if it had one in the chamber, it went forward, but there you go. But it wasn't that big of a problem, but it was just something else that I've seen. But that's kind of the same problem that I've seen with all Berettas overall across the line, is that barrel, whenever it does get hot, you can easily burn yourself on it. But guys, overall, this gun looks amazing. The 30 shades of FDE that they got going on is fine with me as well, because they match in pretty well and they look pretty good as well. I wish they kind of made this gun in black, but that's just me. I like black guns. This one right here, though, is fine as well. I don't really care that much about it. It's not a deal breaker or nothing. But overall, though, guys, buttery smooth action, buttery smooth. As you can hear there, sounds great. All Berettas has always been like that, so I didn't expect anything different. But guys, this is just it's a gun I was very impressed with, and I believe that you all would like it as well if you end up picking one up. This gun is about sold itself for me, and I'm very, very close to maybe picking this one up. That's how much I liked it. So guys, it's got my full 100% review on that. I mean, I really did like this gun a lot, and I'm actually considering myself to picking this one up. I liked it so much. Guys, once again, thank you all for viewing as always. Make sure you like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and also leave a comment in the comment section below. What do you think about this gun? Is this something that you'd be interested in picking up, or is this something that you probably like, I don't really need it, so go on with it? But I always love to hear back from you all. It creates conversation. It also helps the channel out a tad bit. So guys, once again, thank you all for viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.